What's up, y'all? I am working on the car today. I realized I haven't done an update in a while, so let me turn this down a little bit. So I haven't done an update in a while. Figured I'd show you guys where I'm at. The motor is pretty much sealed up, except for the oil pan. I'm waiting for a unit to fab baffled oil pan. I think there's a lead time on it, but once I get the oil pan on, I can take it off the stand, set it on the ground, and mount the transmission. This is all paint, by the way. All paint. Looks like it's dirty. And here's the intake manifold. This one looks clean. It is clean. That's wrinkle finish. I think it's gonna look pretty good. Anyway, I got a new clutch for it. Got a new to me flywheel. Yeah, actually, let me show you that. So, bought this flywheel off eBay. It was 70 bucks shipped. I just cleaned it up with a DA sander. It's nice and smooth. It'll be fine. But that's apparently a Yonaka. I did reverse image search on Google. What I came here today to do was to put this on. You know what that is. Actually, well, it's a steering wheel adapter. But I think I'm going to wait until the very end to put it on. Sorry about that. It's a Momo Monte Carlo. Black with red stitching. I think it's going to look pretty sharp. But I'll wait till the end to put that on. There's the clutch. It's a brand new XD OEM clutch. Nothing fancy. I finally got me some cables. These are Accord cables, shifter cables. And let me show you what I was doing today. So, well, I came here to pull out that stock shifter. And then mock up this one. This is the one out of it's out of an 07 Accord, I think. Oh, check this out. That is a Mugen Civic Si shift knob. But anyway, I thought I could use that shifter because it's the correct action for RSX and EP3. I ended up getting the later model Civic Si transmission, which the shift selector is 180 out. So I can't use that. The action is opposite. But that's apparently a popular option for other people to use because it's, you can see, it's a flat mounting base, and the action itself is down low. So you can get your shifter pretty low depending on what car you're putting it in. So I got to pull that out. Luckily, I still have it, and I haven't sold it or gotten rid of it because if you guys saw it, this wagon here, when I got it, it had something going on with the shifter, but it came with cables. Let's see here. Look at this interior. It's clean, man. It's clean. So it came with cables, but in case it's also the shifter or we're having issues, we can just swap out the whole shifter and the cables. Probably just do that instead of just the cables, just so we know it's fixed. The parking brake also doesn't work. Don't know what's wrong. Haven't looked at it yet, but luckily I didn't save, but I pulled these out of my scrap bin. These are the rear spindles, complete drums assembly, trailing arm, parking brake cable, everything. So guaranteed I have what I need to fix the parking brake on this car. So this is a 92 wagon. It's an LX. I thought all wagons had rear discs, but it clearly does not. So apparently wagon still came with drums. But anyway, it's fine with drums. This will be a cool little shop car, parts hauler, boat hauler. It came with This thing is heavy. No struts. Ugh. Came with a spool of Comcast underground conduit. If you need it, let me know. You can have it come get it. Anyway, okay, so back to the Accord, or the sedan. I've been working on it for a little bit here. I was getting ready to pull out the shifter assembly, so I come under here and I get distracted because I pulled off the clutch dampener, which was mounted here. This is the clutch line, which it's going to come out whenever I replace the clutch master, which is down there. I haven't replaced it yet because you got to do it from the inside. But I already have a new reservoir here. This is actually a TSX reservoir in the original mount. You can see I had to cut off some of the provisions for the factory mounting in the TSX to use it. But anyway, it should be fine. I'm going to use the finishing lines, clutch line, with the new clutch master. And then I pulled out like the evap finally. There was a charcoal canister right here. Most of the power steering lines, there's a lot of lines on here because it has a cooler. It also went to the VSS, the speed sensor for speed sensitive power steering. Then the cooler went around this way to the front, and then up to the reservoir. All that's coming out, so I need to loop the lines still. I can pull those off. I did unbolt this, so I can finally pull that out, but I'm pretty sure the grommet underneath is blocked by that heat shield. This heat shield down here, and I have to get under the car to do that. I don't really want to do that right now, so that's all I'm going to do today. But I did take off, you can't tell, I took off quite a bit from this engine bay. It's getting tidier and tidier. These can go, these are AC solenoids. But well, I just need to get to it. So I was thinking I could disconnect the linkages from the shifter and then pull out the assembly and then leave the cables. That way I also don't have a hole up here in the floor, just for critters or whatever, to get in. Actually, that's a good idea. So I can pull out the shifter base. I'll leave the cables in for now with the grommet, and then I can start mocking up that shifter. I'm thinking what I'm going to do, I'm sure I can't reuse those factory bolt locations. These two maybe. I think the spacing is too wide, but from front to back I definitely can't reuse those. The footprint is much longer here than it is on the new shifter base, but I can still lock it up and maybe do some welded nuts underneath from the underside. Should be easy to get to because that's the under here it's the tunnel for the exhaust. Not quite a big enough tunnel for a T56, but you never know. But yeah, anyway, so that's where I'm at on the Accord. I guess it's not much of an update. I'm really just waiting for, like I said, that oil pan. I guess I could bolt this one up, take it off the stand, set it on the pan. That's just one more step that you're gonna have to do twice. So I'm gonna wait for the new oil pan, then I'll bolt it up for good. Oh, so this motor, it has an RSX 50-degree VTC gear, and then it's got also an RSX oil pump. Otherwise, it's stock. I reused the timing chain. It was well within spec. And you saw the intake, the exhaust. I'm going to do a 421 header from K-Tuned. It's the budget header. I think it'll be just fine for. Oh, there goes the air compressor. All right, let's go back outside. The K-Tuned budget header is confirmed to fit in my car with a K-swap, which is the real reason I went with it, and it's more than enough for a bolt-on K24. So anyway, that's where we're at. Hopefully I can do some more work on it soon. Really, I'm just at the mercy of waiting for parts. It's always waiting for parts. Alright guys, see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.